Right, so India Today tracking down the fugitive diamantaire and Punjab National Bank fraud accused Nirav Modi in London's Oxford Road. In fact, our reporter confronted him and pointed out some tough questions, asked him some tough questions, from his intentions to file for appeal against the arrest warrant, to his businesses in the United Kingdom, to the arrest warrant that has been issued against him by a UK court. However, Nirav Modi remained evasive. He declined to comment or give any answers to the questions that were put forth to him. He kept on replying no comments to each question. Nirav Modi, who reportedly rents an £8 million penthouse at Centre Point right next to Tottenham Court Road Station, is also reportedly running a new business at the Soho.
Modi, do share some thoughts on what you are planning next, because there's a court process on, we believe, and there's an arrest warrant that has been issued. Are you planning to contest that?
Are you planning to contest the arrest warrant, Mr. Modi?
Nirav, are you going to contest the extradition? Because this is obviously, as we've seen in the case of DJ Mali and so on, it's a lengthy and protracted process. We're probably going to be seeing quite a lot of each other over the next couple of years. Do you have any feelings? Do you want to share with us what your future plans are?
No comment.
Okay, fine. All right, well, here's another question for you then. Your Indian passport has been revoked. Do you still carry your Belgian passport?
Mr. Modi, are you on an investor visa? Are you working now? Is your business up and running?
Okay.
Mr. Modi, is your business up and running? What visa are you working on here in the UK?
Obviously, no comment is a perfectly fair answer, but, you know, this doesn't look good on you. You seem very evasive, you seem to be, you know, running away from the issues, running away from the story. If you were to say anything that would perhaps...
Just a quick comment, Mr. Modi, whether you think...
Be so good as to tell us...
Whether you're planning to contest the extradition proceedings against you.
No comment.
Mr. Modi,
But surely you know there's an extradition warrant that's been issued, Mr. Modi.
Are you appearing on the 25th of March, Mr. Modi? Are you appearing on the 25th of March? Are you appearing on the 25th of March, Mr. Modi?
Perhaps
who are your lawyers, Mr. Modi?
Mr. Modi, are you planning to contest the extradition proceedings, Mr. Modi? Just a very quick comment on that, sir.
No comment. Would you care to share any thoughts with us, simply? Oh, I do beg your pardon.
Some comments, please.
Wow. Okay.
Some comments, Mr. Modi? On something.
Mr. Modi, you have resumed business here. Could you tell us a little about that? We also understand you have a national insurance number, so you're clearly here quite legitimately. Nobody's disputing that. Just if you could share your thoughts, what you're planning next, Mr. Modi.
And also, what visa are you on?
What's the nature of your status here? Can you at least tell us that, Nirav? Is it true that you're here on an investor visa? That you no longer have the passport, but you've invested money in the country?
Some comment, please, Mr. Modi.
You've invested money in the country, and therefore you are...
Mr. Modi, these are some very simple questions we are asking you, Mr. Modi. Just very simple matters that are out in the public space. Whether you're planning to contest any extradition proceedings. If you can just give us a quick comment on that.
No comment. Okay.
Do you have another passport, Mr. Modi? Do you contemplate having not come here and going back to India? Do you contemplate that ever? Living a life hiding is not really a great thing, is it, Mr. Modi? Being tracked like this is not really good, is it?
You're stalking me. Please stop stalking me.
We are not stalking you, sir. We are trying to get answers to the questions which you have run away from, sir.
Nirav, this is just basic journalism. You're accused of having embezzled nearly £1 billion sterling. It's a perfectly fair question. If you'd like to defend yourself, you're more than welcome. The floor is yours. This is your forum.
Let me go straight across now to India Today's Lavina Tandon. She joins us live from London. Lavina, Nirav Modi declining to answer any of those questions that you asked him. But what does the arrest warrant that has been issued against him really mean for India and the legal proceedings against Nirav Modi, and also the extradition case that has been made by India? For India and the legal proceedings against Nirav Modi, and also
Avantika, the arrest warrant really is an answer to the extradition request that was pending for months in end. Now that this extradition order, arrest warrant has been issued, Mr. Modi would need to appear in front of the judge in Westminster Magistrate Court. Of course, he'll be arrested, but it's quite procedural. So he will be arrested. He will need to appear in front of the judge, and at this point in time, all the lawyers would have got involved to ascertain a date for him to appear in front of the Westminster Magistrate Court. The sources and reports say that it could be 25th of March. That's when he will be, by procedure, like it happened in the case of Mr. Mallya, he will be granted bail, and this will kickstart the entire procedure, or the extradition case proceedings will start. It starts usually with case management hearing. What case management hearing really means is that what are the arguments or the grounds of appeal that will be exchanged between the court and the two defense and the prosecution. The documentation will be checked, all the evidence that has been provided, because this will again be a case that is being fought by India, a prima facie case. We are hoping, because that's the case that happened with Mr. Mallya, because this is also on similar lines of him having run away, fraud and money laundering. So that case, all the paperwork will be checked in a few case management hearings. In the case of Mr. Mallya, if we take that as a reference, it took quite a while. We thought that it'll be just 2 or 3 case management hearings, but they ran into a few case management hearings, and then the trial dates will be set. Usually they are 3, but it did run overboard the last time. But one good thing about this whole situation is that now India has won 2 cases of extradition at Westminster Magistrate Court level, at least. Both of them, Sanjeev Chawla and Mallya, is now in appeal, but still at the Westminster Magistrate Court they won. They know what the procedures are, what documentation in what manner needs to be given. So hopefully they will be ready with all this, and if everything is fast tracked, then there could be a quick case as well. But then, no, we are looking at a long case, but definitely Mr. Modi cannot remain in hiding anymore. He has to be at the Westminster Magistrate Court soon.
Absolutely, and he's been tracked down as well. Nirav Modi could face a judicial process quite similar to what Vijay Mallya has been going through, who has appealed against his extradition. Lavina, but how is it that despite his Indian passport being revoked, he continues to roam around freely on the streets of London, even staying in London? And is he expected to appeal against the extradition like Vijay Mallya has done?
The very fact that he has been hiding, he ran away from India, and the way he comes across when he's tracked, like we did, and he says no comments, he clearly is ready to appeal. I think he will definitely appeal this entire process, and there will be a strong defense with a strong team that he will come through. Now, the question of why and how he can be up and running a business here in the UK, he can, because he's not been charged here. The case is not yet started. Even if the case had started, till he's not charged, he can run his business. The second question, what visa or passport is he working on? A big question indeed. I had done a story on saying that possibly he's on investor visa. Now, investor visa is quite easy to get in the UK if you invest 2 million upwards. So if you invest 2 million from the country that you're living in, so if he could have been living in India, he would have applied for an investor visa, investing 2 million in the UK, he can straight away get an ILR, which is leave to remain, and then the visa, and then a few years he can get an ILR. If he invests 5 and 10, then the period of getting indefinite leave to remain in UK becomes less. So that could be one route. And in that case, I just want to tell you one thing, Avantika, is different from entrepreneur visa. In investor visa, you don't have to really actively work in the company. So that is very likely that he might have got. But then if he has other passports, and as it was alleged, and he was moving around in Europe, one doesn't know.
Very interesting, Lavina. We're going to leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining us, getting us all the information and the updates on the arrest warrant.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.